Well, 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 if it isn't Tsubaimomo, yes. Tsubaimomo and his great disappearing act of 2013, or something like that. But hello again, guys. I know I haven't recorded in a while. I didn't really get around to it. I kind of wanted to, but just never really did it. But, you know, I'm just gonna say whatever. I'll just record, see what happens. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? So I'm sitting on this hill, and this hill is located on the Atuin server. That's the same group of guys, like Alex, Aimcheck, and some new guys as well that I used to play with on my old server videos. So we just started up this server on 1.7 about a week ago. So we're all still getting started, fresh on this server. The old bow sound. Yeah, machine gun. So over there, that little village, that's where the spawn is. We all started out there, and there's still a couple guys building in there, various things. So that's nice. We'll check that out in a little bit. And then we got some hills and mountains, and on this side of the hill, this little valley I've lit up a bit, and that's where I'm going to build. And I'm a tower kind of guy, or a big building kind of guy, so I got a plan for some sort of kind of like an upside down ziggurat, like an upside down pyramid, or a picture like a carrot balancing, a big carrot balancing here. But you know, I don't have the materials, just starting out to really build that. So for now, I'm going to show you my little hole in the ground, and I figure I'll just record a little bit and show you what I've been doing so far. So I made this path coming in from spawn, a little terraforming here. I got my chicken friend. He always drops an egg, and whenever I walk by here, I get an egg. So yeah. So yeah, I've got the little this thing cave going through here. This was already here. I just sort of terraformed it a little bit, and I'm gonna continue this water to the base of this mountain. So yeah, this area here is really nice. I like that floating island. And so I've got Mr. Momo's estate. Some nice foliage out here, and the most advanced redstone door imaginable. So yeah, here's my little hole in the wall here. I got my derpy bed. Yeah. This painting I just learned is, I thought it's like, see, this is like a lighthouse with some clouds, sky in the background. That's like some water, ocean, and like a beach. That's what I thought. I mean, look at it. That's what it looks like. But no, it's DE Aztec from Counter-Strike. I don't know what version of Counter-Strike, but do you see that? I don't see it. Someone else was saying it looks like Saturn. It's art, man. You just interpret it. So let me just show you. I got cobble, some more stone, another rack, a little potion thingy, sand, dirt. Oh, some miscellaneous blocks. Redstone. Oh, my ender chest, a couple potions, random stuff. Yeah, miscellaneous. Oh, I like this dark oak wood. I think it's probably the easiest to mine if you just walk into a forest, because you can like stand on the ground and just mine it from the ground. So it's a good source for wood. And then I got some food. I'm in Extreme Hills biome when I go caving. Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of showing you what I've been doing. When I started on the server, I didn't really know if I was going to record or not, but well, now I have decided to. So, and I like just silk touching these emerald ores, because these ones here came from a desert fortress. But I like just having these ore blocks because they're pretty rare, and you can get the emeralds from villagers, so whatever. And my iron supplies are pretty low because I've been making so many hoppers. You'll see about that in a moment. And then I got some other stuff. Nothing too fancy yet, and a couple furnaces. Oh, and my safe blocks. Don't worry, they're safe. Everything is safe. And a little enchantment setup. So yeah, this sand in here, I went and collected this because for my base, my future base that I want to do, I would like to use a lot of glass on it. I'm going to need a lot more than this, in fact. But so I went and gathered this sand from a desert, and I was about to toss it in the furnace here, but you know what? I looked and I'm like, these coal blocks, I like these coal blocks. Well, for building, you know, because they're so dark and they're just nice, and I don't want to waste them. So I decided to make one of those nether smelters. Well, it's my own design of it, I guess, but putting it in the nether so that you can so that you can go grab lava buckets. So we're going to head over there through my little path, and oh, there it is. Chicken? No, no chicken. And we're going to see my little nether smelter thing. It's in progress still. So yeah, we've got Reggie. He's still living here. Reggie's mini dojo. Reggie's project is to make the spawn more beautiful, and I'd like to do that too, to make this village nicer. This is Wasploak. Wasploak has been making a bunch of little automated farms and stuff out here. He's got one of these. Let's try this out, one of these things. Actually, sometimes they take a little bit to get working. If they don't work, I have to sync up. There it goes. Okay, well, anyways. And a cow farm and chicken farm? Yeah. So anyways, there's stuff in here. Oh, and Aimcheck's got one of those automated fishing deals. I might use that sometime. Gather some, whatever, fishing rods and all that other good stuff. Name tags, that's what you can get from that. But yeah. So in the nether, we've just nothing's too nice looking in here, but over this way, oh, okay. Hello. Alright, so yeah, this is my, whoops, smelting thing. So I mined out this area here, and half slabs on the bottom. You know what, let me restart the recording for a second. I'm getting a little bit of lag. Oh, okay, never mind, it went away. I didn't have to do anything. But yeah, I'm gonna encase this whole building, this whole room in cobblestone. I don't want to do that just yet, though. So, quartz, I like quartz. Oh, and there's those coal blocks in the ceiling that I was talking about. But yeah, so the way this works, we've got the furnaces up here, and these are some half slabs with some redstone on top to do some things. But see, I got some named items in there. Fuel input, so this is where you toss in your lava buckets, or blaze rods. There's actually a blaze spawner off that direction, about 100 blocks, and I might turn that into a farm, and then funnel those drops into here to act as fuel. But lava's pretty easy to use. So you just toss it in there, they get put into here. So when a lava bucket gets used, so like if I put this bucket in there, it gets taken out by the hopper. So these hoppers take out both the buckets and the outputs. So here's the bucket output, there's that bucket, and that gets filtered, and then the rest of it comes down here. So if I smelted something, and then the inputs to the furnace, you walk up here and put the inputs in here. There's just a little lever if you want to make it so that you can put stuff in and it'll keep it in the chest, but usually don't need to do that. And these paintings here, see if I'm right clicking on them, there's hoppers behind those to take stuff from the chests. Now, so that's just so you don't accidentally right click on them, and it looks nice. But yeah, see, if you stand far enough away, you can right click on them. I didn't know that. It's kind of weird. Yeah. So I will put more paintings on here to cover up the hoppers, just so it looks nice. Oh, and this other thing here, XP mode off and on. So behind there's torches and repeaters into these hoppers. So if I turn this on, now the hoppers are powered. And by powering them, then if I smelt something, it'll just stay in there, and I can just go through and take it out, get the XP. It's useful for maybe if you do a big batch of clay smelting. That gives good XP. But for other stuff, I mean, this is just a mass smelter. You just want to get it over with, and you can get XP other ways. So these, I'll show you what those do in a second. Let me go grab some supplies, and I'm just gonna work on this for a little bit. Just got some supplies over here, some item frames, or maybe some paintings. more black carpet. What else do I need? Bucket, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I've got glowstone under there to provide some light. And eventually when we get a more established central nether thingy, I'll connect it up to that. So the reason I've got this glass here, and I just use stained white glass because it's so easy to get bone meal to stain it, and it looks nice, goes well. But you're not going to actually see the glass. The only reason it's there is so that I don't get any mob spawns on here. And I don't think carpet burns. I think it's unburnable. But I like this effect here with the little white border. Oh, I can see through that. That's not good. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, usually in the nether when you don't want stuff to spawn, you use half slabs, and then, you know, there's only so many types of half slabs, so you get kind of bored of seeing, you know, wood, well, not wood, I guess, but stone or sandstone or something. So I thought this looks different, you know, and you'll never know there's glass under here. It's nice. These are gonna hold up item frames, and then these item frames I'm gonna put in a named item that's gonna say, like, pointing down into here, say this is the outputs, that's the inputs, so people know where to go. This painting thing, I am probably not going to do this on camera because I want a certain painting here to fit the colors. Let's see if I can get it. I'm not going to get it. Yeah, I'll figure this out later. Let's go rename an item to put in that item frame. I'm going to use an arrow because arrows are... let's see, I can do multiple at once. Let's see. Furnace output. So we get 2 of those, and 2 that are furnace input. Okay. Oh. Okay. Furnace output. See? Point down. Alright, so now you can see that pointing down, and you just hover over it. Alright, and furnace input up there. And up there. Furnace input. Yeah, so that's nice. Painting. Alright, so the other thing is now, how do you get these lava buckets? So for now, if I wanted to use this, it works, everything works. Oh, I could show you the redstone. You know, maybe I'll do a tutorial on this later, because I can't really show it very well in here. I've got all this glass on top of everything to prevent spawning. And then I use glowstone in places, because if I used like a top half slab or something, even though I've got this glass block above it, pigmen couldn't spawn there, but if I used like a top half slab, then a baby magma slime could spawn there. So if I use glowstone, then it just kind of reduces the spawn chance for baby magma slimes in there and their floppy sounds. Yeah, basically this is just to get some droppers to work. There's some droppers. The chest for the lava buckets is here, it goes here into some droppers, and then that goes into the furnaces. Yeah, I think I'll do a tutorial on that. But anyways, to actually fill up the lava buckets, I don't want that. Oh, I have a half slab. Where did I get this half slab? There you go. Okay. But yeah, I just go down here to a lava pool. This is why I put that room up there, was because there's a lava lake down here, and so I'm gonna put a minecart track up in here, and minecart track, and then I'm gonna put a kind of like a pier, a dock around here, so that you can, you know, walk off and get as many buckets as you like. All right. Good. Filled them all up. And, you know, make it so it's ghast proof and stuff. And also another thing is, so you don't have to walk down, well, there'll be a minecart, but even if you got a minecart, you'd still have to go down there. You know, you can only bring back up inventory full of buckets at once, so I'm going to put like a hopper chain plus a dropper chain going up so that you can just stand down there and fill up a ton of buckets and just, you know, get this thing all nice and loaded up. You know, one thing I didn't notice with buckets used to smelt like 1,000 blocks or something. A lot of blocks. And now they only do a stack plus 36, so like 1.5 stacks about. So they nerfed it a little bit, but hey, you know, it's still basically free to just walk down there and get lava buckets. And so yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit more work on this, figure out something else to work on, and I'll bring you back. Alright, and welcome back. So I've been working a little more on this. I've got this pathway, this sort of entry area. I think the entrance will be here. That's the way back to the nether portal, the village spawn. Maybe something on this wall, not sure yet. But yeah, you can see I've covered all these walls with cobblestone. Even though it was, you know, it was already encased in netherrack, I felt it necessary to do that. Covered it in cobblestone, so it's all safe, nice and safe. Put a chest in here. Oh, so I've got some netherrack. We're gonna test this thing out. But let me show you the this little minecart rail here. I've got these carpets on the rails so that mobs don't spawn on it. And that's coal blocks down there. So I just sort of came up with this design, and see what I said about building with coal blocks? coal blocks. I'm out of coal blocks now, by the way. So you can either take this little staircase down. Let's take the minecart though, just because that's why I built it, right? So you get in, push the button, and it's set up to where there's a minecart down there at the bottom, and there it goes. So now that minecart will be back there at the top, so you know if someone else wants to come on down. Now this bottom part I still haven't finished up completely, but I'll get around to that. So yeah, when you want to come down here, you'd go out here, sort of like a little safe thing, and walk along this, and this needs a little more work, but you just walk along and fill that up. Maybe we'll do that in a little second. So let's head back up. Okay. And then we're gonna put all this stuff in there. So let's see, what else did I do? I put all the rest of these paintings on. I put a lever here. This is to, well, you'll see that when I do the lava bucket stuff. Saw that. Little door to get to this little maintenance way, entryway or something like that. So there's that. Okay, so let's just put all those in. Get these. So I do realize that 4 chests is probably way more than you'd ever need, but you know, it means that you could like make a ton of trips over here and still not fill it up probably. So yeah, as it comes down, what's going to happen is the way it works is that once it fills up a stack in this, then it can't fill up anymore. But because there's some redstone to control that, it actually means that both of these fill up at the same time, and then it's going to turn these two on, I think. So this one's at 40, and this one's a little bit behind it. So yeah, then this one will turn on, then this one. But as soon as something went in there, so now there's probably 2 lava buckets in here. Oh no, there's more, right? So those were ones that I used from before. So actually, let's take these down and fill them up. And I think I should drop off some stuff from my inventory so that I don't... so I have more space for lava buckets. I don't really need most of this stuff. Okay. So we'll get to see how the lava bucket elevator works now. Okay. So we got a company. Come on. Oh gosh. Well, if he leaves us alone, then that's okay. Whatever. So we just do this, make sure we don't fill up our inventory. And okay. Alright, so you do that. And then, so I have this hopper chain here. So you just do this, and then you, eventually I'm going to have like a chest down here that has a bunch of empty buckets, and then you can fill up more. So they're getting taken out, so let's follow this. Oop. If you run around the middle here, you just kind of derp out. So I'm going to hug the wall here. Alright, so they come over to here. I have like 2 iron ingots left after all this after all this stuff, and the buckets. Basically, it's just a clock. It's not automated right now. It's just probably, yeah, it's just filling up in there. I might make it so that it just automatically does it. Yeah, I might, but this is kind of simpler, and I figure you won't be doing this lava filling up too often, because you can just go down there and do like a whole ton of buckets at once, and have it set to go for a long time. So let me get back through here. Just a door to the nether there. Back through the maintenance hatch, okay, and down here. So on, we're gonna hear it click. Click, yes. And then we should start seeing them. They're going to come into here for just a second before they, yeah, now they're getting taken out because they're going into the fuel area. So anyways, you just leave that on, and it's going to start filling up all the fuel things. Oh, these ones don't have any fuel, actually. Okay, so we needed to do this. Oh, there's still sand in here. That was from earlier. I smelted some glass. We should be getting some of this, yeah, nether brick now. To, hey, go. It's just one other. So let me show you the XP mode just real quick. So if that's on, then it's here. So you could wait for a stack to build up, take it out, get the XP. The one thing with this XP mode is that while that's on, it means these hoppers back here. Oh, is this done? I think this is done. I'll turn that off. It means the hoppers are getting powered, and if this lava bucket were to get used, it would just have an empty bucket there, and the hopper can't take it out because it's being powered. So then it would run out of fuel eventually. So I think the XP mode might be more useful once we get the blaze rods funneled into here. So yeah. One thing I didn't mention before is that I renamed the chest. Just rename the chest in a anvil, and then you get the name here. But if I were to break this and pick it up and place it again, then it would just say large chest or whatever it normally says. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all. This is kind of like an ongoing project. I'm going to work more. There's the whole thing with hooking it up to a blaze spawner, and also prettying up that thing and the whole lava pier thing. So yeah, so anyone else on the server is welcome to use this, of course. And so right now, I have another plan to sort of close out the episode. Let's see. Yeah, there he is, Bud Gillett. I'm gonna have to ask him about that, what he likes to be called. But he's a relatively new member on the server. And when he came on, he was very nice. He gave a gift went around to everyone's little house base and gave him a gift. And yeah, he gave me a couple flowers. He's a flower kind of guy. And he lives right on a hill up there. Oh, is he up there? He might be up there. Well, we're gonna go visit him. But yeah, he went around and gave all these gifts. Very nice. And he's got a mailbox on the outside of his house. And he was complaining, well, not complaining, he mentioned that, sorry, that he hadn't gotten any mail yet in his mailbox. What? Why lag? Stop lag. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, I don't know. Had a little bit of a lag spike. I'm not sure if that was the server or me, but, well, here we are, back again. Here's that glass that I did. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this. I've been collecting ink sacs because that's the kind of stained glass I would like to use. So let's just get all this made. And this is going to be for my future base, which probably I'll start on next episode, or I might do a little bit of the foundation between then. Yeah, I like this glass. It's nice. But yeah, he was complaining he didn't get any mail in his mailbox. So no, he's already got a chest. So I figure we'll give him some mail to help him out. We're just gonna fill him up with stuff. What do you want? You want spider eye? Spider eyes are always great. Flint, I love me some flint. Yeah, he's a tree guy. He loves his trees. One of each. I don't have one of each. Okay, well, that's alright. Blaze rod, that might actually be useful. Snowballs, definitely. A gas tier to symbolize the sadness that he felt without getting any mail. Oh, my one ender pearl. I can part with it. He might use a flower pot here and there. Certainly an egg. Oh, poisonous potato. That's a rare specimen. Cactus. Nice and prickly. Gunpowder, perhaps. Netherwort. Love these blue flowers. Let's see, what else can we do? We'll give him a quartz block, an empty bottle. Oh, a quartz, okay. A brick, a glowstone, a rail, and dispenser. The surprise look on his face, just like a dispenser, when he opens his mailbox next time. So yeah, he's on, but I believe he is AFK. Uh-oh, be back later. Oh, okay. Well, he's not going to know what hit him then. There's his house over there, with the light and the tree. So yeah, also next time I want to start doing some stuff, some different stuff in the Nether, sort of preparing for a future project, so you get to see that. What's this? Oh, his mailbox. He moved his mailbox down here. It used to be higher up. He's got this real nice staircase. Let's go up and check this out. So he's got these savanna trees growing all around. Some of them are pretty derpy, but for the most part, this is nice. Except this one, you can't see anything. Yeah, this place is really lovely. And then he's got his stuff in here. Please no touch, okay. And then he's got a little base up here where you can sleep and look out on all the server. I can see my house from here, kind of, maybe. Alright, let's deposit the mail and call it an episode. So yeah, I guess let me know what you think, guys. I know it's the first, this isn't like a normal first episode where I'm doing all the normal things, but you know, I've been playing a little bit, or what I've been doing before now is just sort of the normal Minecraft stuff. You know, you all know how it goes with the mining and the caving and all that. So, you know, I don't really want to show resource collection and all that. Because if you want to do resource collection, you know, have fun, play the game yourself. That's good. Alrighty, well, see you next time. Bye bye.